Yeah, it feels good. That's always the challenge coming back. You haven't seen live pitching in, however many days it was, 12 days, or I don't remember, lost count after 5. But so getting back into the groove of that, getting comfortable again is always a challenge. But felt like I was back to where I left off, and it was good to get back in the lineup, and felt good overall.
Back where you left off, but now you're in a different spot. How was it batting cleanup for you today?
It was fine. I mean, that's where they started me this year. I just wasn't in a great place physically or mentally in the beginning of the season when I was there. But obviously I'm in a better spot now, so putting me there makes sense. Instead of being the leadoff and coming back from this knee thing that I was dealing with, it'd probably be a lot of running, getting on base, stuff like that. So it makes sense for IKF to be at the top right now and me be a little further down the lineup. Hopefully getting a little more opportunities to drive in runs, and that be my main and sole focus, not leading off and getting on base and having to run around the base paths. It's good. I'm fine with it. Obviously, I'm going to be a little more fine with it after today, but it's a spot where I need to be at.
Feel good passing the baton for the leadoff spot to IKF?
Yeah, I mean, it's something he's done before. Of course, you're always going to be stuck with the 4 to 5 plate appearances every game, so you got to deal with that. He's a swinger too. He swings the bat a lot, so doesn't walk a lot. So I know he's going to have to. That's his challenge. Is being a guy that knowing he's going to get those plate appearances. Putting himself in a position to where he has to accept that, and he does, and going out and just doing what he does. So, yeah, I mean, he's fine with it. We joke a little bit about, he's like, man, he wants me to be back in the leadoff, but it's better suited and fitted for him.
Did that feel like you carried over the way you were hitting before you went down?
I feel like I did.
Yeah.
I feel like.
How do you do that?
Honestly, we have some things that we use in the cages now that I think, quite frankly, it keeps you in a good spot. There's a machine called the Traject, and they have pictures on it, and anybody you want to face. I faced Ben Lively on it when I was, in Pittsburgh, and it gets you as ready as you're gonna get.
You
for a
faced
game.
Class A?
I did not.
Okay.
That's a guy I probably don't even want to face on the trajectory. So even when I know a 100-mile-an-hour cutter's coming, I'm fine with that. But so it keeps you as prepared as you're gonna get, because you get the velo, you get all that stuff.
Right.
So it's beneficial as opposed to sitting around for 10 or 11 days hitting some BP, hitting off a machine. It gets you prepared enough, and I'm gonna leave it at that, because I'm giving them free advertisement. So I'll let that go.